Hello, Guilford community, and welcome to this Eagle News special report. GCS students are eager to share what we've been learning this year, along with a few of our favorite school activities and events. First, we will hear from pre-K students about the birdhouse challenge they completed in the fall.
So, we had to find a treasure chest, and if we did, we could keep it, and we did.
Yeah, we had to solve all sorts of mysteries in order to be able to keep a birdhouse that has something really special
And
inside.
we did find a treasure chest.
Inside the birdhouse, there is a video camera.
We haven't watched it in a really long time.
We haven't watched it in a while, yeah. But for a while, we were watching and seeing who was visiting the birdhouse. And do you remember who came to visit?
Oh, I talked to Tin Mouse and a chickadee and blue jay.
Yeah, so we had some birds come and poke their heads in. Has anyone moved inside yet?
No.
No one's moved inside yet. But tell Adrian about what's hanging all around the birdhouse.
Torpedoes.
Thanks, pre-K, and a special thanks to Jimmy Carlin for all the engaging challenges he has put together for students. Next, second graders are excited to share some information about habits of character that can all cultivate to strengthen our communities and help make the world a better place.
Hi, my name is Bo, and his name is Chris, and we will be talking. So we will be talking about habits of character and what they mean and that stuff. Now, what does perseverance mean?
Perseverance means keep on trying and push through hard work. Perseverance means I challenge myself when something is difficult, and when something is hard, we don't quit. But perseverance will sound like I'll try it again, and I'm not done yet.
Now, how does this help your community?
But it helps our community by if perseverance wasn't a thing, like it will persevere, the world will be, everyone will say I give up.
Tell me a time you showed perseverance.
I showed perseverance by when we were doing a U-Fly test. I pushed through it.
Great job, second grade. Fourth graders put a lot of work into their animal adaptations unit, creating essays, pop-up books, and choose-your-own-adventure stories. Here are Silas and Una with more info about the animals they researched.
The hippopotamus lives in sub-Saharan Africa and is an invasive species in Colombia. They live near rivers, lakes, and swamps. They need to live near a freshwater source big enough to submerge themselves in, and grass to graze on. In my fourth grade class with Miss Wilson, everybody made a pop-up book about a special animal that they choose. It was really, really fun, and here are some fun facts about hippos. Hippos weigh as much as a school bus, and even more. They have a very social structured, they have a very big social structure, just like us. And if you want to read my choose your own adventure about hippos, this is the QR code.
Hello, my name is Silas Laverity, and I am studying the meerkat. The meerkat is really cool. It's a really cool animal. They have claws that they can hunt with and really sharp teeth, and they are also super fast, and they live in burrows, and their what they eat is they eat caterpillars, bugs, grubs, beetles, worms, and ants. And they also eat other things that I probably don't know of, but they also they live in the African desert. They can also be in zoos. You can also, and African deserts are mostly sand and rocks and cactus.
Nice work, 4th grade. Next, 6th graders will give us some highlights from their favorite parts of the year so far. First up, Diem, Eliza, and Eloise talked to Sarah Razzo about fire circles.
Hi, my name is Sarah Russo. I am the Farm to School coordinator at Guilford Central School, which means I have the pleasure of gardening with students, cooking with students, and in the winter, cooking over fires with students. And this year, every class had the opportunity, once in January and once in February, to have a fire day when we spend about 90 minutes in the woods and the kids play in the snow and we cook something over the fire. And it's a joyous day for all when it happens.
When did you get the idea for fire circles?
When my daughter was in pre-K, Emma Halliwell introduced me to the idea of fire circles with kids, and I realized that if she can do it with pre-K, I could do it with anyone, and I learned that there are endless possibilities for things you can cook over the fire.
And what's your favorite part of fire circles?
There are so many things I love about fire circles, but I think my favorite thing is seeing the smiles on the kids' faces, seeing you guys playing and working together in a way that you don't normally have the opportunity to do in a regular classroom day.
What's your favorite way to put out a fire?
With the snow.
Next, Ada and Agatha talk about their work on EL with the boy who harnessed the wind.
The 6th graders have been reading The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind.
The book is about a boy in a small town in Malawi who survived a major famine and created a windmill to access power.
At the end of our unit, we did research about an inventor of our choice and their solution to a design problem. We used this design process to write essays about that topic.
Finally, we had a discussion about the book. Here are some pictures from our fishbowl discussion.
Now we will hear from Mr. Damon along with a few returning band students who are excited to showcase the GCS music program after a fantastic winter concert.
What do you find most rewarding about the music program at GCS?
Most rewarding? I think that would be when I learn something new and I can pass it on to all the Guilford kids. It's so exciting to find out new stuff, and I'm finding out new stuff too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's the most rewarding. I don't know what I'm going to learn tomorrow, but I know there's something.
What do you like about teaching students at GCS how to play instruments?
I like the excitement that students get when they're trying something new. The first time that they actually make it through Donkey Round, it may have been the 1.26 time that I've played Donkey Round, but it's the first time that they've played it and they get so excited. I get excited when I get to play new instruments too. I'm getting to play a new instrument now at BUHS that I hadn't played since 1989.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it is so cool to get to play this thing again. So I get excited when you get excited, and I get excited when I get new instruments in my hand.
Yeah, that does sound
It's just way too cool.
Sorrel and Miles, as two of the people who have been in band the longest, what do you think about it?
I personally really like how positive everyone is.
I personally think it's really cool that people can help each other in band. If someone doesn't know the note, another person can help them with that, and I think that's really cool.
As you can see, it has been an exciting year so far, and we are grateful for the opportunity to share our favorite moments with you all. Thanks for joining us for this special edition of Eagle News. All of us here at GCS extend deep gratitude and appreciation to the Guilford community for your support.